the eye, Mattias, you look pretty good out there. How far do you feel like you are from being able to play games?
Yeah, great question. Again, I don't know what I'm supposed to answer and not answer here. I'm sure they did, right? No, I feel good. I didn't think I was going to be in this position this quick, so I'm really happy about that. Our trainers have done a tremendous job with me. Healing has gone better than I thought. But still just trying to take it day by day. Today was first time with the team on the ice in a full practice. Thought that went pretty well. Now it's a matter of how do I feel tomorrow. So, I mean, I can't rule anything out, rule anything in, whatever it is. I'm trying to be on a day-to-day basis, and I'm just happy that I've come this far along.
It sounded like at a certain point the thought was your season might be over. Can you at least talk about what the initial diagnosis was and how happy you are to be having a chance here? Is that the case?
That was the start. Obviously, tough, I guess, diagnosis to get at the time, but 35 soon and still healing, so I guess that's a good thing. And happy to be here now, and couldn't have stood here today without the trainers, without everyone that's helped me along the way. So I'm super happy and super grateful for that.
So would it be difficult for you because you've been out there so long that okay, I'm ready to play. I'm going to jump into the third round of the playoffs, and I haven't played for 5 weeks. And there'd be there's hardly any practice in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean that's the nature of it, right? That's where we're at right now, and at the same time, I've played over 100 playoff games, and I've played deep in the playoffs before, so I at least have an idea. I have some experience that I can lean on in that regard, but I'd like to, if I think that I will be 100% just right in there. It's going to be some butterflies if I do come back at some point, and that's just part of it. That's nature, and then take it every stride, every shift. Just don't try to look too far ahead and to look at the big task. Just come in, and I know I can contribute when I'm healthy, and that's the goal here, and we'll see how it goes.
Shocked when you came back there late in the season and then suddenly you couldn't play? And you look like you're ready to play, and you probably in your own mind thought you were ready to play.
Oh yeah, I mean injuries happen in this sport, and obviously it wasn't anything that I saw coming or anything like that. So yeah, tough situation that happened, and yeah, I don't really know what to say. It was a heartbreaker to start, but I think since after that first day and first night, I guess, of a bit of disappointment, it was just a matter of doing whatever I can in my power to come back and be at least available for a little bit. I know we have a good team. I know they were going to do their part, so it's up to me to do my part and try to get back as soon as I can.
What are you seeing out of your defensive group without you? Just from looking at it from afar and how they've kind of come together here in Christmas.
Amazing. I think they've done really, really well. Playing fast, playing simple, moving pucks, and I mean, you look at our defensive numbers and how many goals we ultimately have let in the last whatever games. It's been pretty down, right? So that's a credit to the whole team, but I think our D-core has been very sound. Obviously, there's a lot of experience on that back end right now, so love the way they're playing, and hopefully we keep it going.
Mattias, the 4 teams that made it through here, Carolina, Florida, you guys, Dallas, everyone's been knocking on the door here. Florida's obviously one, but Dallas has been around for a long time. Carolina's been close. You guys have done what you've done. What does it say that those 4 teams, there's no newcomers to this Final Four here? What do you think about that?
Well, that tells me that experience is an important thing in these playoffs. It seems like you have to be knocking on that door for a while before you can kind of get that experience and get to know what it takes, because it's one thing to go to the second round, it's one thing to go to the third round, but when you're in the finals to actually bear down and go through it, I obviously haven't done it yet, so I don't even know if I have that experience or what it takes, but I certainly like to think I am, and I think you look at Florida, they did the same thing, right? Like they had to go to the finals to lose and then to finally come through. So hopefully that holds true for us, but I think if you look at an overall picture and to answer your question, I think that experience is a big thing. I think experience helps you in those situations when it's a little bit tougher, when you go down in a series or whatever late in the playoffs, you know what to do and stay calm. And I think those teams have all those elements of experience.
You get Dallas, a team that has not only been now 3 years in a row in the Western Final, you guys beat them last year. What's the dynamic facing a team again in a rematch when you're the team that came out ahead last season?
I mean, we did that with LA. We've done that for the last few years with them, so I think it's nothing new for us. Obviously, we know that they want revenge, just like we did with Vegas. So it's a bit of a different dynamic, but I don't think it plays in that much into the series, so to speak. I think it's more we know that they want to get us back, but we're obviously going to be prepared to not let that happen. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that.
Is Rantanen, most star players are centers in this league. Rantanen's a winger. Does it change things as a defenseman going against a star player like that who's a winger?
I don't know. I think that usually what's his center? Is it Hintz? Or, I mean, he's a star player. So, I mean, rarely does he play or does it by himself. He's got other players out there, and I think that Hintz is very underrated. I think he's a good player. So you got to look at him as a line and try to take away. Obviously, he's the dangerous guy. He seems to be the guy that pucks are going in for right now, but we know that they have a lot of other gifted players that can score from pretty much anywhere. So you obviously got to play Rantanen hard, but I think they got a tough, skilled, really good top nine that a lot of guys that can put the puck in the net. So I think it's more for me as a defenseman. I look at their line and what their tendencies are as a line, as opposed to maybe one player. That usually helps me.
How the kids deal with Dad being out, and how much encouragement have you been getting from them to get back?
Good, yeah. That's been, I guess, the big pro in this whole thing is I got to spend some more time at home and have William come around here for a couple of skates, and I think they're ready for me to go on the road, but you'll have to ask them.